Soul coded. So let's check who's next. Next one, Angela. Please have a warm welcome for Angela.
Okay, hi everyone, my name's Angela Ibrim, and this talk is generally about me contributing to open source for the very first time. So this is me 2.5 months ago. Essentially worked within the UK health system, always had a passion for technology, attended my first Rails Girls workshop in London in April, never programmed or contributed to open source before. And from there, was able to join the Rails Girls Summer of Code team working on a project called Hackety Hack. Project Hackety Hack is a popular open source project that teaches complete beginners and kids how to program in Ruby using graphics and text in a fun, interactive way. It runs on Ruby on Rails, Mongo database, and a Shoes toolkit, which lets you create desktop applications. Founded by someone called Jonathan Gillett, who's quite widely known in the Ruby community, known as the Why the Lucky Stiff, also wrote the Wise Poignant Guide to Ruby, and is now being continued by Steve Klabnik. So this was the sum total of my open source experience. I was able to, after never having programmed or contributed to open source before, I was able to contribute code, tests, documentation, design, had a lot of fun, gained confidence, discovered a passionate global network of Rubyists, improved my understanding of the project as well, learnt about the importance of version control, worked in a distributed team. The team I was working in was 100% remote. I was the only one based in the UK. The other 2 members of the team were based in the US. Learnt about collaboration and sharing, also practiced pair programming, and also gained important skills such as Git, RSpec, etc. Okay, this is just a very brief summary of what Rails Girls is all about. Rails Girls is a global initiative, essentially, that introduces women to software development. So it helps women learn Ruby on Rails, especially if they've never had any exposure to programming before. Helps them build things to take it from a concept into reality, helps them understand technology, and also gain open source experience through the Rails Girls Summer of Code program, as well as give them access to a global tech community. Well, what is the Rails Girls Summer of Code? It is essentially 18 teams, 33 students, 26 coaches, all working on individual open source Rails software projects spread over the summer. Each team is made up of 2 students and a coach, and as I said, mine was 100% remote, with me based in the UK, the other 2 members based in the US. Okay, so fast forward, this is me now, 2.5 months later. I'm an active contributor to an open source project. I'm a newbie Rails developer. I can build simple web apps using Ruby on Rails. I'm a graduate of Rails Girls Summer of Code. And also, I now thoroughly appreciate how much power indentation can have on a Ruby file. Okay, this is general information about our project. So you can follow us on Twitter. You can come to our blog and find out more about what we're doing with our Hackety Hack project. And this is also more information about the Hackety Hack open source project and also the GitHub. And also, last but not least, a slide for the sponsors that support Rails Girls. Thank you very much.